The courage to start something great. Every entrepreneur, no matter who you are, you're going to face situations that are pivotal. Should I stay where it's safe? Should I take the pivotal leap of faith? We're going to talk about the power of the fresh start and new beginnings. My name is Nancy K. Coy. Thank you for joining the Nancy K. Coy Show. And if you do like this content, please be sure to subscribe to the channel and share the information with others. So, as we jump into new beginnings, the entrepreneur mindset as you face new chapters, right? Every one of us has gone through overcoming self-doubt. There is not, I don't know any entrepreneur who at one time or another hasn't felt the unfortunate imposter syndrome. But we learn and we have to trust ourselves. We have to trust the process and we have to be okay taking a leap of faith, because as an entrepreneur you're going to live in risk every single day of your life. That's just you're making constant decisions, and you're going to make some decisions that don't have the outcome that you're looking for, and that's okay. The reality is you took the leap of faith, and you have to be okay with thinking through your vision and going back to your vision. When you get off track, go back to ground zero, but be okay with what you've learned through that process. So just trust the process. Not every single transaction, not every single client, not every single investor that you're going to work with is it going to be great. You just have to trust the process though. And I think what we have to really think about a lot is again, it's about faith. It's about believing in ourselves. Sometimes when nobody else does or nobody else will, it's okay in the world of business to, again, make mistakes. It's okay. And don't beat yourself up. When you've taken a leap of faith, when you've decided to move forward, you have to realize that you're the 1% in the world. You're a change maker. If you are a business owner and you are out to solve a problem, you're doing something different. You're going to make some mistakes, and that's okay. But just trust yourself. Trust in the fact. I trust in God. And what I do a lot of times is almost every decision that I make that's major, I say to God and I pray about it. I say, Father, if I get off track, get me on track, because I'm leading often a lot of people. And that's just the way it goes. Our job as business owners, entrepreneurs, is to share also a vision, right? And a new start a lot of times is vision. And one thing that there's a proverb about this that says, without vision, people perish. People have to have something to believe in. They have to have something to participate in so that they feel a part of something. So, again, yes, it's a new step. Yes, it's a new chapter. Yes, it's a new thing, but it's a new beginning. And every single new beginning comes with some challenges. It's okay. The big thing you want to be focused on is execution, right? Even if you execute and you have to go back and regroup, that's okay. But just take the leap of faith. I'd rather, with my employees, I'd rather them do something and sometimes maybe make a mistake than them sit on the side of the roads and do nothing, right? And I am really, as we embrace new products, services, and things that we do in my companies, I always tell my team members, I'm like, listen, I'm not perfect. If I was perfect and it was easy, I'd be able to do this myself, and I can't, and I don't want to. So I need you to embrace this new beginning with me. And they usually do. So I want to give you some practical steps for launching, reinventing, or or even just starting a new business. One thing I think is really critical that you need to do is you need to define for yourself what you personally want and what you financially want. I think this is one area that we miss the boat a lot in the entrepreneurial world is we get an idea, we just jump in and we just go for it. And it's not really thought out. And we have to stop and say, what does this business mean to me personally? What does it mean to me fiscally? My son last night called me, and it's about 9 o'clock at night. And he said, Mom, I've got to talk to you. I've got a great business idea. Wow, that apple fell far from the tree. And while I was down deep, so excited that he was talking about this great business, and it's an area of his passion. He loves to golf, and he was talking about this great little business that he could start. And knowing him, it won't be little, it'll probably be global and massive. But anyway, I had to stop him in the process and say, sweetheart, I love what you're doing, but you have found the love of your life. And you need to stop and think about, what does this mean to that relationship? And what does this mean for you two financially? So we had to kind of regroup a little bit. As in all of my excitement for him, I just know that the most successful businesses, we need to stop and we need to think about, what does this mean to me personally? What does this mean to me financially? And how is this going to impact my family? How is this going to impact my life? Right? So set up strategies too for revenue or revenue operations, right? RevOps is nothing more than sales, a nice name for sales and marketing, but you want to make sure that you have that done. You want to make sure that you have defined really your pricing and your partnerships. When you're launching New Beginnings, you want to make sure that you have people that are in your camp. And in fact, right now in one of my companies, my payments company, we are about ready to relaunch, and we're working with a couple of really big, awesome enterprise clients. It's super important that we have those partners, if you call them partners, but I mean, they're clients, we call them partners, on board. And that as we launch this New Beginning together, that the revenue is in play, that we have a really strong sales RevOps strategy, sales marketing strategy together. Our pricing is intact, and the partnership is solid. I would strongly encourage you to be very careful about people that are foundational in your business. When we partner with people that aren't aligned in the businesses that we are building, and our mindsets are different, even if they're clients, and they're foundational, if this is like a new business, you want to make sure that you're really aligned with your clients, so that, well, you work together well and you keep your clients, right? It's a lot easier to work with clients that you have than have to go and rebuild. This is another thing for New Beginnings, the importance of mentorship. I have been so blessed in my life with a couple of incredible mentors. And as I would say, I'm pretty seasoned in my career. I've been in business for, goodness, self-employed almost 26 years. And I still have mentors. I still have people that I reach out to. I still have people that I look to for direction. And do yourself a favor and invest in yourself. Don't miss that step of trying to do it all by yourself. Community is powerful. Make sure you have a community. Make sure that you are in a state of continuous learning. You know, when we get to a point where we think we know it all, that's the scariest person in the room. We don't know it all. So as we embrace New Beginnings, let's start out with making pivotal, right action steps so that we can scale our businesses, because we're not just affecting our lives. We're affecting thousands of people a lot of times around us. So be thinking through some of these simple steps. And I hope that you will take that leap of faith. There's times to start a business. There's times to learn. There's times to step aside. And there's times to jump in with both feet. Make sure you're doing it at the right time. I spend a lot of time in prayer and making sure that I am, when I build something, that I'm not just building it for Nancy, but I'm building it for the value of other people, helping other people, and benefiting other people. And when you do for others, you end up building something, most times, you end up starting and building something great. I would love to hear your thoughts. Please put your thoughts in the comments. I love to hear from you. And feel free to reach out to me. You can reach out to me at ncoy for Nancy Coy, ncoy, C-O-Y, at Cana, C-A-N-A, global.org. You can reach me at financerxventurestudio.com. So I'd love, again, to hear from you. Also, for those of you ladies who are starting a venture, or you want to start a venture, or you're already in business, we have launched a really cool program, and it's free. It's called Her Kingdom Ventures. It is faith-based. It is for women all over the world. We get together the second Tuesday and fourth Tuesday of the month for just an hour by Zoom. And it's a time to connect with other women all around the world, where we encourage each other, we help each other, and it's really amazing what's happening with this group. I'm super excited about where this is going, and I'd love you to be a part of it. Now, here's the other thing: if you are a wife of a husband who is an entrepreneur, a lot of times you kind of feel like you're an entrepreneur by default. So you're welcome to join us too. So again, entrepreneurs, veteran entrepreneurs, seasoned entrepreneurs, new entrepreneurs, startup founders, those that want to be, we'd love to have you a part of Her Kingdom Ventures. Again, it's free. You can register for it at canaglobal.org under events. Okay, thank you so much for joining in. Remember to subscribe to the channel, like the content, share it around. Our goal, remember, is to move the needle from 3 to 5% for women in the VC world. We're trying to encourage more and more VC partners to get involved and fund women all over the globe. Thank you so much. Look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye for now.